Sometime the whole world against you. Whole fucking world. All right, I'm just gonna do this.
Let's move to something.
You wanna wait?
No, we're good.
All right, welcome to Uncle Legend's Corner. I'll be your host, Uncle Legend, and with me as always is my beautiful co-host, called Girl Six, better known as Fox.
Hey, y'all.
Well, we've been going for a while. We had shit to do.
We back again.
We back. I don't even remember last podcast over a week and a half ago, huh?
Yeah, we skipped this fall week after. Yeah.
We skipped this whole last week. I went up to Jersey.
Thank you. It was an accident.
Myron, what's up, good brother? So we skipped. I went up to Jersey, spent some time with my grandmother. Went up there, cooked for her.
I always say grandmother like it's just it's great grandmother. That's a big deal.
Fan fucking tabulous grandmother, if that's what you prefer. It's just easy when you be like great grandmother,
don't have their great grandparents alive.
Well, y'all so peasants.
Put some respect on it.
Fucking peasants don't got y'all great grandmama.
No,
no, that's the big homie right there. Call her OG. So went up there to see Nana. I did all the cooking. She told me not to do it, told me not to spend the money, all this other stuff. She just wanted me up there. I was sick as hell, but right like the day I was supposed to leave, I had like 103-point-something degree fever. Fox made me stay home. Then it broke the next day. I was like 99. Got on the road, sold some puppies. Which puppies did we sold? We sold Tito, the one that looked just like the girl, Coco. And we sold
Blaze, the all gray.
Oh yeah, the gray girl. Okay. So she's going. I don't even think they got showcased.
No, we didn't showcase them.
They ain't even made it. Oh yeah, they was already sold. Yeah,
the minute they were born,
they're gone. T'Challa, the black one's gone, and
blonde and white one,
and Salah. Mm-hmm. Oh, Salah, she gone. She was the white and fawn when she gone. So yeah, so we got 6 puppies left, 2 big ass dogs here, this and that. So block user. What the hell is that in chat? Anyway,
find your love.
Whatever. Yeah, it's always some weird shit come up. Yeah, so we had to so we got the puppies on the road. Spent the time up there with grandma. She cried like a baby the night of Thanksgiving. Went in there, talked to her. Her face wet. I'm like, Grandma, what's wrong? She like, I'm just so happy you did this. I'm like, you told me not to. She like, I ain't know what I was talking about. So she had a good ass time.
Just try to be all modest, they don't really want.
Yeah, showing.
But they really want.
They want it because people came through, had friends and family come through. You know what I mean? A very assorted group of family. You know what I mean? I think I was probably only related to like 3 of the people, which were my kids or something that came through. My oldest boy, he came in from college or whatever. Bam Bam, he was there, spent some time with grandma, kicked it. I had Fox with me. I had Titan. For those of you who know me personally, you know Titan. And we had the youngest, we had the 6-year-old Seth with us. And my daughter came through, the 20-year-old. She came through with her mama and that side of the family. And then my best friend Bunny came through. Bunny, the good brother Eric, and my goddaughter Moo Bachu. You know what I mean? So they all came through, cooked. You know what I mean? We know that now Bunny knows that my macaroni reigns supreme in the hood around here. I'm the OG of the macaroni, OG of the greens. You know what I'm saying? Put a little bit of pressure in my food, make it taste better. And I like to thank my all my great meals to my I guess not sous chef, more of my taste tester over here. Old Nibbles McGee over here on my side.
Mrs. Nibbles McGee.
Nibbles fucking McGee over here.
Put some respect on.
But yeah, so I mean that was dope. Went up there. As y'all know, me and Fox really don't be tripping about like holidays. We about if you want to do fellowship, you want to eat, you want to chill, you want to like be a decent person for a day, we'll come celebrate whatever you celebrate. As long as they ain't like no devil worship shit, we ain't into that. But you know what I mean? Whatever your holiday
Any
is.
time of the year, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, and I think really we got to keep it a buck. I don't know about everybody else, but when black people celebrate Thanksgiving, that shit ain't got nothing to do with pilgrims.
It don't.
I
don't think when anybody celebrates it.
I don't know. Some people probably be into the pilgrims and the like the Native Americans and everything else. All that shit is for us is a day off from work where we get to go ahead and make some food, kick it with each other, overindulge in food, talk shit about all our family problems, and had them great ass holiday clapbacks when somebody say something like, "Oh, you still in the military? You still single?" Like,
that's part of the reason too why so many people are upset, because we're celebrating this thing that was so devastating to a culture of people.
I ain't celebrating shit about no Thanksgiving. I'm celebrating breaking bread with people that I love, and it's like if it's one day that keep people from acting like an asshole, I'm all for it. Like, keep it a buck. My grandmother liked Christmas. If I'm on leave and I go up there, I have a Christmas hat on, singing holiday Christmas, everything but Mariah Carey Christmas. I'll be up there singing that shit. And you know what? At the end of the day, if people gonna act decent, they gonna act decent. Only thing I always find funny about Thanksgiving is like, you had Thanksgiving and we talk about what we're thankful for and all this other shit. And then the next day, Black Friday, and people smacking the shit out of each other for a 60-inch TV or something like that, shooting, people getting suplex, boxing in the streets. It's like, yeah, the deals wasn't even that good for Black Friday though. Keep it a buck.
It hasn't been good for years now.
It was a post I had posted. It's this comedian and he was talking about it. He was like, yo, y'all really out here thinking that y'all really out here giving 20% off sales for Black Friday? Like 20%. Bath and Body Works do that shit every week just because.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? 20% is like, yo, I need up to like, I need at least 50, 60% off. Right. You think I'm gonna go out here get trampled in the streets and threaten to shoot somebody for a fucking TV for 20% off? He like, I need 80% off, 90% off if I kill a motherfucker. Like that's legit. Like, if we gonna be greedy, let's do it. We get back to our roots of greed. Fucking capitalism and greed. We need to get right back to our roots of like, if somebody gonna get trampled and die, I ain't getting trampled and die for no 20%.
Yeah.
I need to trample. If I'm gonna get trampled and die, I need to go out for 90% off this 80-inch flat screen.
I think when I did Black Friday shopping, the one I can remember, it was when Zana was like, she was just a firstborn, or whatever.
They call those babies.
So she was born in 2005. All right. So
she
spent. Yes, she was. I know when my daughter born.
No, she wasn't.
What you talking about?
She was born in 2006.
Anyway.
Do the math.
I know when my child was born.
Okay. How old is she?
I'm not going to sit there and explain this to you.
How old is she? When she was born? Say no, good.
Anyway, so we sat out there the night before, okay, right after Thanksgiving. It was at Best Buy, and people was out there in tents. I think we were like the 7th couple that was there, and next thing you know, the whole line was wrapped around the building. People in their parking lot.
Y'all was real grateful, huh? Grateful for everything y'all had.
Yeah, and we was grateful.
Real fucking grateful. Yeah.
That door opened up. Oh man, we walked in smooth, but after us, it was a wrap. Everybody busting through the door, running, trying to grab this to get that, get this. And we got some good deals then.
You know who the people who braved me is? The people who out here doing Black Friday shopping in states where they can't carry a gun. Like, that's wild.
I mean, just throw it back naturally. Like,
throw a bike. Throw a bike. No. Yeah, you just gonna throw a bike? You just out here twerking? That's how you keep people up off? You just
I mean, what's supposed to be? Fists. That's it. Use your fists. You ain't gotta use bullets all the goddamn time.
I ain't saying you gotta use bullets all the time. I'm just saying I'm grateful for the invention of the firearm. That's what I'm grateful for. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that shit crazy, man. The way people be acting on Black Friday, like you really about to throw your whole life away over a big screen TV. Yeah. Like, and the fact of the matter is, it's like, and back home, I remember, like, I ain't never really got into the Black Friday shopping like ever, because back home people was just getting robbed. Like, you buy all of that shit, you done fought your way through the gauntlet, this and that, and you make it out the store, and you like, I got a TV. Give me all that. Let me get all of that. In fact, I'm gonna take your car too. God bless. God bless. Run me all of that stuff you got there, because you don't need any of it. But I bought this for. Yeah, that's cute. Yeah, what else you buy?
Run it too.
What I done did here.
What did you do here?
Well, don't worry about it. I messed up and.
Can y'all see and hear us?
There we go. We back. A little technical difficulty, you know. I'm rusty. Y'all can blame it on the rust. Your boy ain't been out here podcasting. But yeah, so shit. Yeah, so that was wild. I always think that is wild. And then it's another, like, what do you call it's Black Friday after Christmas too. And don't they got a Black Friday after Christmas?
The day after Christmas.
The day after Christmas sale.
They call it. So
is that one supposed to be better? Thing. I don't even remember.
No, they're all supposed to be similar. Nothing's supposed to beat the Black Friday sale.
Ain't nobody getting trampled for 20%. If you was out here fighting for your life for 20% off, right. I'm telling you right now, you special place in hell for people like you. Now, 20% off ain't I ain't about to do nothing for 20. I get 10% off on the regular just for being in the damn military. You think I'm about to extra 10%? I'm about to be out here fighting like I'm in a fucking war zone for extra 10%. You can keep all that shit, man. I'll wait till the cyber sales wasn't even that great. I bought some new headphones. That's about it.
Cyber Monday is usually dope.
It ain't dope no more.
Ain't no more. I could imagine.
Ain't no more. I was gonna get a 3D printer. I can imagine.
I was not interested in anything for sale, especially online. I know I don't like shopping anyway, and I don't shop. But online is different. So
I mean, you don't really fuck with electronics anyway for the Cyber Monday shit. You don't fuck with electronics because I mean, Lord knows that you lose about 18 sets of headphones a year.
I know, right? I need some more. What are we doing?
I was getting his hair off his face. Just let you sit there.
Poking in my eyeballs.
Low ass eyes, beady ass eyes, can't see nothing anyway. But yeah, so we had that. But let's get into quick hands. Let's get into these articles. What we got here? Lord knows I don't want to ask you because you're gonna get flustered. So let me look at our group chat. So
California as usual.
California, communist capital of the world.
That's where everything's gonna start. All these little samples of how society is gonna be. It's always gonna start in California. Then it's gonna go to New York and then Texas and then make its way to spread like a virus throughout.
I think California need to we need one good tectonic plate shift, and we need that shit to just float the fuck off America. We need to get rid of California. Ain't nothing good coming out of only thing good coming out of California is Mexican food and Navy SEALs. Besides that, you can keep ain't shit came out of California in a while that I cared about. I think about it like, I mean, what y'all doing over there? Everybody in LA that's making dope music, slide your ass over a state.
The world to quickly end.
So supervisors in San Francisco voted Tuesday to give city police the ability to use potentially lethal remote control robots in emergency situations, following an emotionally charged debate that reflected divisions on the political liberal board over support of law enforcement. The vote was 8-3, with the majority agreeing to grant police the option, despite strong objections from civil liberties and other police oversight groups. Opponents said the authority would lead to the further militarization of police force, already too aggressive with poor and minority communities. Right. So, all right, what's up, good brother? So you're gonna have in California of all places,
we're gonna have RoboCops.
So you about to police already ain't never had no problem shooting nobody, especially in LA. If we just keeping it a buck. But now you're gonna get motherfuckers RoboCop out here smoking people, and so they can blame it on the robot, like, oh, it must have been the virus. Exactly, Art. This is how goddamn Skynet start. You out here playing rap. You know how hard it is for those of you who never been in a combat situation or just a regular shootout. You know how scary that is. Besides the fact that RoboCop on the other, have you ever watched the RoboCop movie and seen the fear in regular ass people heart when this half dead ass robot that ain't had a day off is out here robo kicking ass? No, bro. Potentially lethal robots.
So what they were talking about too is that they were going to, so it wasn't going to be, they wasn't going to be allowed to have firearms, but they were going to, this is a crazy thing, they were going to be allowed to have explosives. All right.
Oh,
so no firearms, but explosives.
So
for those who are potentially threatening to other civilians, right?
So we got police that shoot they only got to shoot a 90 on their damn shooting test to run around with a gun. And we going, you know what, that wasn't bad enough. So we gonna have them direct a robot with C4 on it to go blow somebody up.
Yep.
Okay. I mean, it sounds legit. What could possibly go wrong?
Of people.
Yeah, what could possibly go wrong?
Situations.
Hostage situation. Like that's right. We got a whole bunch of we got 5 innocent people in this bank. Send in the robot and blow them all to hell. Like, how do you think this robot about to come in here and set up the C4? Like, you think this robot is a bomb tech? He went to EOD school? Like, EOD got robots. Those robots are for detonating bombs, not going and setting charges and doing other shit. So I don't really know what we're doing with these robots now.
It was kind of weird to see the numbers. I mean, you're talking about 8-3. That's crazy.
8-3.
That these people actually believe this is going to be some benefit to society.
Whoever looked at these robots and was like, yeah, I'm going to vote for 8-3, ain't seen that damn Tesla that ran over 2 kids and started speeding down the street and running all over people. It's like, this car made by all of these damn geniuses can't decide not to run over a toddler. But we about to give a robot a goddamn bomb and send him into a hostage situation like, hey, Mr. Robot, make great decisions. Like this Vision or something from Marvel or something like that.
I don't know what they're expecting.
Fucking one of Tony Stark suits or something. Like, what we doing here?
The fact that one of the supervisors over there stated that, well, the police force is allowed to have this type of equipment, so they're going to get this type of equipment. Like, I don't care what y'all say, damn it. We supposed to have this equipment, so we gonna get it.
And then people crying about people having guns. Let me tell you something. First of all, does that mean we all get robots with bombs on them? No. I'm telling you right now, I ain't no way that I'm feeling calm about it. A robot come through that door, that robot better be able to take very large caliber ammunition, because I'm hitting with the biggest bullets I own, all in your motherboard, all in your battery pack. I'm lighting your ass up.
Could y'all imagine this actually happening? This is like.
Oh yeah, here go the quote you was talking about. Supervisor Connie Chan, a member of the committee that forwarded the proposal to the full board, said she understood concerns over the use of force, but that according to state law, we're required to approve the use of these equipments. Yeah. So here we are, and it's definitely not the easiest decision.
Yeah, well, it's very easy. So here we are.
8-3 sound pretty damn easy.
Right.
San Francisco Police Department said it does not have pre-armed robots and has no plans to arm robots with guns, but the department could deploy robots equipped with explosive charges to contact, incapacitate, disorient violent, armed, or dangerous suspects. So when they're talking about disorient, then that means they're talking about not using like deadly explosives. They're talking about using like flashbangs, like probably some large type of flashbangs, concussion grenades, those type of things that disorient everybody in there. So yeah, so somebody gonna be in there with a pacemaker or something, y'all gonna set some shit off and kill them or whatever. But you know, whatever. I mean, long as it's for the greater good. I mean, ain't no such thing as government overreach. We all right. Robots equipped in this manner would only be used in extreme circumstances to save or prevent further loss of innocent lives. So if a dude in there with a bomb on his chest, you gonna send another robot in with a bomb and hope you can concuss this dude while he got a dead man's trigger in his hand and blow everybody up. I mean, I can't see nothing wrong going on.
Ain't nothing wrong. That's just
ain't nothing wrong going on.
It's natural.
Yeah, forget it, man. Forget the brave men and women of law enforcement that we train to deal with situations like this and to make judgment calls. That robot ain't about to make much of a judgment call.
Well, they haven't been doing very good at making judgment calls lately, so maybe hopefully something else will work. I don't know if this is the answer either.
This is how robots going to get AI, because they're going to start complaining about that. The robots going to get AI, and then the robots is going to take over.
AI is definitely what's going to drive the future. However, we don't really think about the consequences behind it. We just think, okay, this is great technology. Oh, this can advance us this way, advance us that way. Okay, but what about the downfalls to all that?
Yeah, I'm all right with being regular. I don't need no Neuralink in my goddamn head. I don't need no robot coming and making decisions for me. I don't need none of that. I'm kind of good right now with technology. Like, I guess I'm just old, but I'm kind of good right now. I don't want no AI because robots could think way faster. Eventually, how long is it going to take? Every movie you watch, robots eventually figure out that we the damn problem.
Yes, they do.
So eventually these robots going to figure it out and they're going to smoke our fucking boots and get us up out of here. And we're going to be over here talking. Now the robot's going to have us locked somewhere, just making more babies so that they can use something that we generate electrical current and using that to power Skynet or something like the Matrix or some shit like that. You know what I mean? Got us powered and then taken from us and got us here and there like, oh, we're going to protect the humans from themselves. Nah, bro. I ain't trying to live like that. I'm trying to come out, hope I'm Neo or something. I got to go fight Agent Anderson with a fucking Hellcat pistol and a old ass AR-15. No, that's not what I want to do.
As soon as I saw that, the first thing I thought about was RoboCop shooting, just pew, pew,
Yeah.
coming up.
Yeah.
Like, God dang, we in trouble, ain't we?
Yeah, it was a funny meme that was up there that said, was talking about RoboCop, and it was like, my boy died, and they still brought his ass to work. My boy couldn't even get a day off when he died. They slapped a chip in his ass, brought him back to get back to work, RoboCop. Get your ass out here.
Do what you gotta do.
Yeah, so
So you're not getting nowhere with the Hellcat.
Yeah, not against no robot. I gotta bring. I'm talking the 338 Lapua seems like the only way out, because when they was out there shooting RoboCop with a pistol, it wasn't get a job done. So I'm thinking 3-inch slugs out of 3-inch slugs out of 12 gauge. Some improvisation. I'm just leaving it at that. And 338 Lapua rounds.
Gonna have Robo Wars too. I mean,
for real, because it's like, man, we about to have a purge, man. It's coming, and people just gonna have robots out there fighting. This is crazy where we getting at in the world, man. It's gonna be the wild, wild west, and people gonna be out there. What about our rights? Ain't no damn rights.
What's that thing that was floating around the internet about the purge in 2023? Was that?
I don't know about the purge in 2023, but I know they was talking about the purge. I think that was in fucking California, where they was talking about letting letting out a lot of the criminals and stuff like that because the jails were overflowing. I want to say it was California.
Letting them all out for what, a day?
No,
like what's that gonna do?
No, they was calling it the purge law, but they was gonna let a lot of the less. I don't know if it was like all the. I think it was the non-violent offenders, if I remember correctly, or at least I'm hoping it was that, because that's the only thing that makes sense. But they're gonna let the criminals out until bail, because they're getting held for so long or whatever. Because I don't think you can have a dude out there who accused of like quadruple homicide and be like, all right, bro, good luck out there.
Let the quintuple homicide.
Nah, don't let no. Keep the money launderers right in there with Murder Mike in them. Keep their ass in there. Keep fucking Bernie Madoffs. You keep your dumb ass right in there. You was out there robbing people blind and fucking their life up. You keep your dumb ass right in there with the murderers, because you was murdering people's financial life. The murderers.
That's the same.
Yeah, keep their ass in there. No, white collar crime. Guess what? Keep your white collar crime ass in there. You probably in some damn resort anyway. Like, keep their ass in there. They can stay. All the pedophiles can stay. The rapists can stay. It depends on what kind of violent offender you are. That's how I feel. Like, if you was somebody, like if you was a woman getting your ass beat and you decided to shoot your husband in the face because he was beating the hell out of you, don't let her out. She don't seem like too much of a threat. If you somebody who was out here skinning people and doing wild shit, then you deserve to stay.
Yeah, you gotta stay in there.
You gotta stay in it. Sociopaths, psychopaths, y'all gotta stay. Ain't no room for y'all out here in these streets, because y'all don't have remorse, and ain't nobody trying to hear your bullshit.
No, that's right.
Speaking of psychopaths, so there was this 10-year-old boy who shot his mother over a VR headset.
Okay.
So mom said he couldn't have a VR headset, pissed him off, wake him up at 6 o'clock in the morning. He stole the key for her gun, got her gun, went downstairs in the basement while she was doing the laundry. This can't make this shit up. Shot her in the face.
Did she survive?
No, she did. She did. She graveyard dead. Dang. And then on top of that, you think it stopped there? My boy, right after that, took her phone, went to her account, and ordered the damn VR headset on Amazon.
Wow.
So they charging him as an adult. 10-year-old boy charging him as an adult. But before you get wild about it, this boy did that, killed her, went with the family, admitted because he told the police he was spinning the gun on his finger, and then the gun accidentally went off, shot his mom in the head. So they wasn't even investigating it like a murder. They was just like, this is a terrible event type thing. Then he told like his honest sister or somebody that he killed his mom. She told the police. They wound up talking to him. He wound up admitting that he shot her in the face and why he shot her in the face. And the only thing he had to ask his aunt through all of that, no remorse, no crying, no my mommy's gone, no I fucked up. All he said is, this is my goddamn VR headset here.
The one he ordered?
The one he ordered from her dead account.
Oh my God.
So what you think about it? You think trying him as an adult, you think it's too much?
I do think trying him as an adult is too much. Obviously, there's some kind of psychological bullshit going on in his head. I definitely think that needs to be looked at.
Okay, try him like an adult and put him in there for insanity. You ever watch Boondocks?
No.
So on Boondocks, they had an episode. I forgot the kid name, but he was just this badass kid. The one who be like, I like doing hood rat shit with my friends. Be smoking with cigarettes. And that kid, and they had an episode on there where like there was this dude on there who said he's actually the devil and was out to kill him or whatever, because he was like this badass kid. This is what this kind of remind me of. Like, I get it, because Titan 9 years old. And I'd be thinking about like, damn, what happened if something happened like that with 10? And it's like, I don't really feel as when I first heard it, I'm up like, how the hell did he get a hold of the gun? But he stole the key, did this and that. That's some possible shit that could happen. That wasn't like an extreme negligence on her. That's something that could actually happen. So I wasn't so hard on it. But it's like for a kid to do that, zero remorse, this and that, he can't. Like, I don't know if you can rehabilitate that.
Well, that's why a prison ain't gonna do nothing for it. He need help. So put him
But
in
what
jail,
I'm saying is I don't know how you I don't know how you rehabilitate that. Like how do you make some, like that kid's a sociopath, a psychopath or something.
Leave that for the therapist to figure that part out. That's their job.
Well, okay, well, just because you get tried like an adult don't mean you're gonna get the chair. Don't mean you just automatically go into pine or heaven.
He's gonna go to regular ass prison.
Or he might go to the insane asylum. Like, people do plead like insanity because you know what I mean? Like some of these people plead insanity and they get a fucking straight jacket and grippy socks forever, and then they got therapists there.
Know, because he's 10, I don't know, that's really a 50-50 type of
thing.
And
they said this kid, like the family been talking about this kid been violent since he was like 4. He killed the damn puppy by swinging it by the tail or something like that and beating it to death. Like this ain't no, you know what I mean? Like this ain't no regular just badass kid that tried to do some gang shit. Like,
so keep him in insane asylum for how long?
I don't know. I ain't no lawmaker. I'm just saying this motherfucker crazy.
I don't know. Prison won't do nothing. Exactly. All right. Like I don't think prison won't do nothing.
Yeah, this is the thing. I'm not a huge proponent of prison, and I think we got a completely jacked up judicial system.
In the therapy and you in an asylum, what kind of life is that? Anyway?
Better quality of life than your mama had before you smoked her ass while she was trying to fold the laundry.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't really feel like
I'm not looking at it because I'm not looking at it from the point like a kid who had an accident shot his mama, cool, but this kid, like from what they saying in the accounts of him, like this kid is like, you know what I mean, on some old Damien shit, like, you know what I'm saying, like this is a different type of bad. So I'm just saying, like,
so what do you do with the Damians then? You just leave them in an asylum?
Like, exercise them? I don't know.
Well,
so how would you feel about this, right? So this goes into like the Batman theory about this shit, right? So right. So you put this kid in juvie. So you put this kid in juvie. He get out a couple years or something like that, and then he go and kill some more people. Like at what point do we just realize that some people we just like we don't have the skill set? Like maybe we don't have the skill set to get him. Like we try therapy, we try doing this and that. You let him out, he say all the right shit because he's a psychopath. And then you go out and kill 20 more people. And then like, at what point are you like, man, some people are fucking lost. We just don't have the technology. We don't have the technology. We don't have the means. We don't have we are not technologically advanced to fix everybody.
I didn't say that. And I don't know. He's a child though. He's 10. So
he's a murderer.
Yes. Maybe there's something else there that's that can break and change that trajectory. So I don't know if just locking him up is going to be the best thing. I think he does need intensive therapy. Yes.
Okay, so you give him intensive therapy. Let's say it don't work and he killed 10 more people. Then what we do from there?
Then you go ahead and put his ass back.
So 11
fully grown.
So 11 people is the fucking marker for when we can take motherfuckers off the street.
I don't know. You got to give him a chance though. He's only 10.
That dude ordered a VR headset after smoking his mama.
People don't know the stuff that they do. Children, especially.
They asked him, and he said, "I understand that guns are dangerous. I understand that I understand guns were dangerous. I understand I broke the law, but she pissed me off because she woke me up at 6 o'clock and she didn't buy me a VR headset."
Kids do stupid stuff like that. I don't know.
Yo, stupid shit is like,
I don't know. I just think
stupid shit would have just been stealing the phone and ordering the VR headset. That's stupid shit.
I don't know. Yeah, that's stupid stuff, but
smoking your mama.
They don't know really what they're getting themselves into.
We used to get good old fashioned passionate ass whoopings and we ain't smoke our mamas.
I know.
And we could get a hold of guns back in the day. And at no point did we think, you know what? I'm about to smoke her old ass because of this.
I don't know. Every kid is different. But
this kid different. This kid's different.
I don't know. I just don't think that sending him to an asylum for the rest of his life at 10 is going to help him. I think you have to give him a chance. He's only 10, so give him intense therapy. See how he's progressing.
So if the therapy don't take, then keep him in there. Like
med school. If the therapy don't take, then
the therapy don't take.
Send his ass back to do something else. I don't know.
Do what?
What you gonna do? Kill him then?
Send him to the family reunion? Let him finish everybody else off?
No, he ain't gotta finish everybody else off. But I don't think that just throwing them in forever is gonna be the end all be all.
I don't know. I'm just saying I don't know what the answer is. I think this is a wild case because it's like because when they said they were trialing a 10-year-old boy as an adult, I'm like, how the hell do you do that? Because it ain't no way. There's no way that you go from the details that like we said about the case. There's no way that you don't charge. If you charging him as an adult, there's no way you don't charge him with murder one. If you charging him with murder one, you looking at 25 or better, and unless he's somewhere where they got the death penalty, which I'd have to look at. So, or you looking at like spending a lot of time in this, and I don't think you got to stay in an insane asylum forever. I think it's until you get better treatment, like them dudes that go in there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean,
so
until you get better.
10 now. You're talking about maybe do the 8 years of intensive, but he's gonna miss childhood. He's not gonna know how to.
I think you kind of miss childhood when you smoked your mama. Your childhood ain't never gonna be the same after you kill your mama. I'd imagine.
Yeah, pretty much. I don't know. That's a tough situation for me to even fathom.
What y'all think in the chat?
The result.
What you think in the chat? Art said eye for an eye treatment. Smoke his ass.
Kids do stupid shit like that though.
They do stupid shit like smoke their mama with a skin of laundry.
But no, right. That's what I'm saying. Art, you got 10 is still one of those things. It's like, okay, I made a big mistake. Like now it doesn't seem like anything. If he has time to think about it. Get therapy for whatever it is, whatever other issues that's causing him to be so angry, I think that he'll come around. 10 is like, that's a strong 50-50. We just don't know at this point, but shutting him off from the rest of life is not going to help him. And it's just like, look, New York City, I think, is doing something similar. They're just putting everybody on the street, homeless people on the street, who they know or feel people. Right, or
anybody acting erratic
who they feel now, okay, has some sort of mental illness. They're dropping them into the mental ward.
My thing about that is okay, even with that,
involuntarily or voluntarily, doesn't matter. Your ass is going, and that's crazy to me.
But my thing is this: with that is like, who's making that decision? Because I don't think that's a decision that police officers are qualified to make.
Nah, who it was? The governor? You look at that.
No, what I'm saying is like because the people who gonna make the call on the street are the police officers, then, right?
I think that when they get the reports in is where this is going to take place. Oh, this person is talking to himself. And so, okay, he's going in. He has to consent to treatment still. It doesn't make any sense if you're going to force somebody to go into treatment who doesn't want treatment. It's not going to work. So what do you put them in there for? You're going to be using up beds that can be used for people who actually need the assistance.
So I see it both ways, right? So I see it in a nearly perfect world, no corruption, no this and that. I feel as though, and if they're going to use like social workers and people who like psychologists, therapists, psychiatrists, those type of people who can make those decisions. And if corruption wasn't an issue, then I can see this being a good thing to get like the people, because I mean, like you ain't spend a lot of time in New York, but like growing up in Jersey and spending a good amount of time in New York, like there's some wild ass people that's out there homeless. Like if you ride subways in New York long enough, you're going to see a hobo beat his dick on the train. Like this is just like a rite of passage in New York City. You're going to see a hobo beat his dick on the train. That guaranteed is going to happen. That's just the way it is. So I feel like that would make it good. The thing that I'm worried about is people just like, you know what I mean? What happened when somebody just pissed off because, you know what I mean, they're having a rough day or they pissed off the police and now you're going to go and get violent. You know, you're going to go rip from your family. Like you're supposed to go to work tomorrow.
Right.
You just having a bad day because we done all had at least one day in our life where somebody could have called us crazy as hell and admitted us to.
You're talking to yourself in your car or you're walking by pissed off cussing and
yeah.
Then what happens?
You know what I mean? You
the
snapping.
Police already doesn't have a great track record at observing and making the right judgment call for things like that in the first place. So now you're gonna, okay, well, give me the green light to go ahead. As soon as somebody calling about this person, I'm gonna check it out. He get upset with me, your ass going in.
You're going to the loony bin.
That's
grippy
crazy.
Grippy socks.
Whether you want to or not, you're forcing me to be treated. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, but this the thing about people that we consider like mentally ill and shit like that. Most mentally ill people don't understand that they're mentally ill too, dude.
I can agree with that. On the flip side of that, I definitely know that. I know that.
And this is just devil's advocate. Like I join the conversation. All right, you trying to join it? What you trying to do? Let me know. I'll patch you in on the phone if you want to hop in.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't really know. I don't really know exactly what's the best way to go about that, because I understand, like, you know what I mean, like the road to hell is paved with good intentions. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, if you, like I said, if you had like psychiatrists, therapists, and stuff like that, but it's just something that's just too easy to be abused. You know what I'm saying? Like trying to share the live.
Oh.
Oh yeah. Oh, okay,
Thanks.
yeah. Appreciate you. Yeah. So it's like a lot of people like you could use it for good, but it's just kind of like, how many people are gonna get screwed over with that? Like, you know what I mean? You had that bad day, and now it's like you got kids at home, you got everything else. Because I can imagine you have a situation where, let's say, for instance, you got a single parent. Like, you know what I mean? Let's say, for instance, right, make a scenario. Me and you, we had 2-3 kids, young kids or something like that. Me and you break up or something like that. I cheated on you. You kick me out the house. You having the worst day ever. The police stop you. You go off on the police. They're like, she acting erratic. Let's get her ass up out of here. You know what I mean? So now they take you. I'm gone, so I don't know what's going on. I'm out doing some fuckboy shit, listening to the new Drake album on my bullshit. You know what I'm saying? And now the police got to come take the kids. Now the state got the kids and everything else. Who knows how long it takes before you get out and they realize you ain't crazy. You just had a shitty day.
Right.
Like, are you going to be waiting to get seen the same way that people waiting to go to court and everything like that? So now the kids are taken. Now they're part of the system. Now you're fighting to get the kids back, and maybe it's too late because it took too long, and now another family got all of that stuff right there is what, like, and that's just like obviously a made up scenario, but it's a very possible scenario. That's not like a scenario that's like, you know what I mean, Puff the Magic Dragon, some wild shit, like I'm just making shit up. But that's a realistic scenario that could happen, and the kids get affected because some cop who wasn't trained well enough is making decisions about people mental, or they could be having a bad day.
They could be having a bad day, and then here we are.
Or you know what? Or it could be some shit where it's like, yo, you know what? You my girl, I like you. Now you done tried some wild shit or something like that. So now I see your boyfriend out or something like that, your new boyfriend, and now I'm like, about to Baker act his ass. I'm gonna send his ass to the crazy house. You want to fuck with my girl? She don't want to fuck with me no more. Guess what? Because I mean, at the end of the day, we ain't saying that. If you don't think anybody would do that, like, I think we all agree there are people who would do something like that.
Oh yeah, that's
and some of those people all
call cops on their significant
that's what I'm saying.
others.
So there's people call police on their significant others in relationships. So if you think that there's not police officers or anybody who's also corrupt, because police are people just like everybody else. These dudes don't like everybody don't just like take an oath, military included and everything. The organizations I'm with, people don't just take an oath and automatically become a better person. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a fucked up person, they're gonna continue to be jacked up. You know what I mean? It is what it is. So
yeah, I don't know. I just think that that's terrible for them to try to force you really to get help that you don't want. You know. So what do you do then? Like, so you're talking about you're at this space now where you are going to basically cause battery to me, right? You going? What are you looking at?
The liquid IV that I put in here, some of it clumped up on the bottom.
So you're basically, it's battery, right? So you're gonna inject me with something I don't want in my veins, or wherever else you're gonna do it at. You're gonna have these tests done on me that I don't want done. You're gonna have, where's the line? Where's the line?
Yeah, like, I feel like you're attacking people's freedom. Like, that's why I said, like, if it was a perfect world, you wouldn't have crazy people. But it's like, if it was a perfect world or whatever, then, and it wasn't the corruption and you had the right people making the decision, this would help some people. But it's also going to hurt people too. And it's just kind of like, how many people are we willing to take the chance to screw over so that we can help a certain amount of people? Like, which one is really the greater good?
So okay. Oh my God, I just can't believe this. So it says that these New Yorkers and hundreds of others like them are in urgent need of treatment, yet often refuse it when offered. Okay. So Adam said that so he skipped the news conference stuff. The very nature of their illnesses keep them from realizing that they need intervention and support. Without that intervention, they may remain lost and isolated from society, tormented by delusion and disorderly thinking.
I don't know. Like I said, man, it's the road to hell is paved with good intentions. And I think it's one of the things where, like, I think actually this might not just like one side of me is like, this is people who think they're doing a good thing that's gonna wind up screwing a lot of people over. And then when I put on my conspiracy theory hat, I'm like, nah, this how you gonna wind up controlling people and taking their rights and doing this and that. Like, oh yeah, we so all right since and you know, if I get my tinfoil wrap right,
start implanting these chips in people.
Yeah, or you could just get into like, because the Supreme Court passed that like these can issue states are now gonna be shall issue states, and it's like, well, this is how you get rid of people gun right. Get them down that they're mentally unstable.
Say that they're mentally
so
unstable.
Now when we send a robot in their house to blow their ass up, they can't do nothing but throw pots and pans at it.
Right, because they shouldn't have any weapons.
Because they shouldn't have no weapons. Yeah. Because, you know, criminals don't break the law.
Oh, my God. So here they are. It says first responders will work with clinical co-response teams deployed in subways to aid in coordinating the mental health response. So we'll see how this goes.
Somebody must have beat off in front of the governor.
They're going to receive enhanced training on how to assist those in mental health crisis.
Man, let me tell you something how I feel about training, and when it comes down to like any government or city facility. Let me tell you, there's training. And for those of y'all who like done did law enforcement, people, my friends and everything in the military, let's talk about it. We do a lot of training. We do some GMTs, they call it, you know, general military training or whatever. And some of this training be trash. Like who is regulating this training? Because like y'all done gave them training on like not shooting people, and they keep shooting motherfuckers. So I mean, we sit here like they're gonna watch a PowerPoint. They're gonna watch a PowerPoint. This is how you deal with the crazy person. Like the end, they're gonna do a PowerPoint. They're gonna sign their name on a little list. They're gonna get uploaded into some program saying they had the training, and now this is what we got.
And that's it.
I don't know.
That's not.
I don't know. Enough. It's scary. It's some scary times, man. It's scary times when we're just invading people's. Like I understand the good behind it. Like I understand where they're trying to get with the good behind it. I understand the argument to make this a good case, but I also understand that it's a chance that a lot of people are gonna get burned by this.
I'm just looking at the directive, and it says that instructed police and the first responders to remove people displaying severe symptoms of mental illness from the city's subways and streets and take them even involuntarily to the area hospitals.
Yeah, and it's like who
gonna fill up more beds that can be used by those people who actually want help. So you keeping them there, first of all, you're imprisoning them, okay, in places that they don't want to be in. If they don't want the help, there's not going to be anything you're going to be able to do to help them if they don't want the help.
Because it's like realistic, but because realistically, it's like if they don't want the help, you're not going to do nothing but wind up just keeping them in the facility forever. And it's like, are we really just thinking like that's making the street safer? Like, like I don't know.
You're gonna drive up utilization for the hospitals, healthcare system.
We already got.
They can't pay the bills. Utilization going up,
taxes go up.
Yes.
So now we paying more on taxes and everything. And what's crazy about this for a lot of people who've been talking, it's the same complaint that people make about people not having insurance. Like, well, the people don't have insurance, and then they go ahead and we wind up paying in the tax dollars, and people always arguing about the tax dollars. This shit the taxpayer is the one who's gonna foot this bill, right? So you got that to begin with. For people who don't want help, who not gonna take help, they're gonna stay in there. They're gonna eat up more and more tax money. And then we already got all of these like people who working in the hospitals. Like since COVID, you've been hearing about like the nurses is overworked, and stuff like that. Like they already overworked. Now you about to have them
and quit.
Yeah, and quit and stuff like that. And then it's like you got a nurse who work in there, and I shared a video where they was talking about like this nurse was like, "Hey, I don't make enough money. This and that, send me some more money, and I'm getting overworked. Like, at least you could pay me some more money." And it's like, yeah, I want to get like $20 to $30 more an hour. And they're like, we can't do that. You know what I mean? But then they'll get a traveling nurse or something like that and pay them $50 more an hour or something like that. And it's like, they'll do it. So, I mean, we already got an issue with having enough healthcare professionals. We just genuinely seem not to have enough.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And then always been that way.
And then we're going to do another influx of that in a place, especially a place like New York City, which is one of the places that's struggling with the healthcare workers. The cost of living's crazy. These people already got stressful lives because just living in the tri-state area sucks in general. Like, well, I'm not there. So yeah, that's wild.
Did you say while you're not there?
No, that's why I'm not there. Nah, I wouldn't make it no better. Because I'll be out there fighting robots and shit. That should be looking like Endgame.
Yeah.
So that's wild. So It's some really trying times, and I think these are some of the things that people need to be looking at. And I'm gonna keep my 10-4 hat on about some things. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep my 10-4 hat on, and
go for it.
I'm gonna be believing that there's definitely going to be some there's going to be some trials and tribulations to get through, and there's going to be a lot of crazy shit happening.
I just can't believe the type of society that we're about to be into.
But I think it ain't even just the society, right? Like when you look at the signs of a dying society, we meet a lot of those wickets. Like even if you just go to not even like the history books, but just go to Wikipedia and what it says about a dying society, and had like 3 big notes. And I think we talked about it on one of the previous podcasts. And I think that yeah, we starting to hit a lot of them wickets, man.
Yeah.
Like and it ain't just here, right? Like I think like when you look at it and you look at just the way everything's running, it's like the world just seems out of balance. You in deep thought?
Yeah, I was just thinking about just what's next to come. You know, you got
robots.
Damn, what's his name? Elon Musk saying that he's gonna send 1 million people to the moon in 2025. I think he said 2025.
You said the moon? You said it was Mars.
I'm sorry, Mars. Yeah. Mars. He's gonna send 1 million people to Mars in 2025 to live. So I'm like, okay. So right now they don't even have. So they said the planet's too cold right now, and they're gonna send nukes up there.
I gotta read that.
Yeah, 6. They only need what, a couple of them. They said to create 6 different suns to warm up the planet to simulate like an Earth-like environment, so that way they're able to live. That way people are able to inhabitate. So I just think that
smart enough for that. Like, that ain't my wheelhouse. I can study up on that, but that just don't seem wheelhouse.
But it didn't seem right either. But that's what's
I mean, your wheelhouse could be space exploration, but when you throw nuclear missiles into that, man, that shit wild. Like every time we use nuclear missiles, bad shit happen.
Yeah, it's definitely definitely.
We out here trying to, we gonna like, you got the Hiroshima star, the damn Nagasaki star. Like, nah, man, there's a lot going on. Like, we ain't got no gun in your head.
Pew pew. In the mind of the fox. Gun to your head.
Of the fox. Would you rather fight 37 robots?
You committed a crime. Okay. Now, since we were just talking about this, you be free. Start this new planet on Mars, right? Or you in an insane asylum.
What the fuck did I do?
Don't matter. It was a crime that warranted this type of punishment. So you either go to Mars, start a new civilization there. Well, it'll be our civilization still. However, you and a few other people. Life on Mars, or rest of your life in the same asylum. The same asylum.
Run me that Mars.
You going to Mars?
Going to the red planet.
You don't know what's to expect.
I know what's in that goddamn insane asylum, and I ain't staying there. Ain't nobody about to have me all drugged up on some Kill Bill shit out here.
You might have aliens coming, and
I'm gonna be seeing aliens in the damn insane asylum. All them drugs they gonna have me on. I'm be seeing shit moving and all that other crazy. Nope. I don't like grippy socks that much, bro. I'm take my ass to Mars, man. We're running on Mars. We'll see what happens, bro. Hopefully they have a good evacuation system or something like that. Give me a chance
to go where? Come back to Earth? How long is it gonna take you to come to even go to Mars?
I don't know. I know that the insane asylum don't sound like a good, like, that don't sound like a good time. Like,
I mean,
because when I think of the insane asylum, I think like I'm gonna be spending all my time in a padded room with a straight jacket on and grippy socks.
No, so you can go out different places, roam around the little courtyard. They love to show off the courtyards. So you can go to the courtyard, play chess or something like that.
Can I crack cheeks in the insane asylum?
I don't know what they're gonna allow you to do in the insane asylum.
I mean, I need to learn a little more about the insane asylum. Then I don't know. Maybe if I'm cracking cheeks, do I get you? You gonna be there with me?
No, I'm not, because I'm not crazy.
I ain't crazy either. What crime did I like? Well, fuck, I just become crazy. So where you going? What you doing?
I don't know what I'm doing.
Gun in your head.
Oh, me.
Missed the whole fucking point.
I'm going to the asylum. I don't know what the hell's on Mars, and I don't want to find out. So I'm good. Only time I'm leaving this planet is in my sleep, or when I leave, my soul leave my body from this earth.
Man, I'm cracking some Martian ass.
I'm going.
I'm starting the Mars OnlyFans, cracking alien cheeks on OnlyFans.
I'm definitely going to the asylum.
You go to that asylum, you're gonna be in there, and you know what they're gonna be doing to you? They're gonna be drugging you up, and some of them orderlies gonna be weighing your ass out at night.
Don't say that. No, I'm going to Mars.
Yeah, come to Mars with your man. Come on out here. Cause I'm gonna be out. Cause I'm telling you, leave me out there by myself. It's gonna be all types of hybrid human aliens out there. Cause I'm gonna be cracking the hell out of some cheeks, Fifth Element cheeks. I'm cracking some goddamn Fifth Element cheeks out there. Fuck wrong with you? I ain't going to the same asylum.
Yeah. I changed my mind. I changed my mind on the gun to your head. I'm not going to the asylum.
Beep boop beep boop beep boop. I'm going to Mars. Beam me up, Scotty.
I'm gonna take this punishment in another planet then.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully I can remember everything I was taught here and do it better over there. So
no, I don't care. I just don't want to be in that insane asylum getting my cheeks cracked by no orderly.
You don't want your cheeks cracked?
I want my cheeks cracked. I done successfully kept my cheeks uncracked. I ain't trying to live that life.
All these years.
All these years.
So you guys, thank you for sitting with us on Uncle Legend's Corner. Thank you for your participation. And if you want to add to the podcast, be on the show, hit us up, askunclelegend@gmail.com. Peace.
Beep, boop, beep, bop, beep.
Oh my God, really?
Gotta talk like my new woman on Mars. Hey baby, what you talking about? Beep, boop, boop, bop. You already got the red shirt on for Mars. Oh, you knew you was going to Mars.
I was going to the asylum first, though.
Mm-hmm. Until the orderly said, "You fine as hell." Cheek cracker number one. Yeah, you gonna have something for their ass. All right.
Blades in my. Go ahead and try it.
Man, we ain't gonna get blades from.
I don't know, damn it. I'll figure it out.
Let me tell you something that they try not to let crazy people get razors. You're gonna be a furry ass fox. That's what you're gonna be in there.
Oh goodness. Anyway, we after the show, guys. What's going on? We're not gonna stay long because I know y'all hear it in my voice. I do not feel well, so I look good. Yeah, I know, but
I look good. I look flat.
I don't feel good. So anyway, y'all want to know what puppies we have left? I'm gonna post some pictures. I took some today when I was holding them up in the sky.
Throw your ass out there in the sky.
I'm gonna post them back on my page of the ones that we have left.
We got 3 cows, 3 solid ones, 3 boys, 3 girls.
Well, they said somebody was gonna come pick up Fawn, so
I mean,
possibility.
That's what he was talking about. So Fawn might go one of the girls. Well, Nala. Yeah. Nala from Lion King.
She looked like a lion.
You know what I'm saying? We got her. We got the gray cow. Gray cow, she's a girl. And then we got the little chocolate one.
All brown.
Little brownie. All she's a girl.
Everything.
Then we got the ringleader, chocolate milk. Fire ass dog.
Yeah.
Be honest.
He's my favorite. Like
if Wayne had 2 dogs, we would keep him. We would probably keep chocolate milk.
Yeah.
Because I wanted to keep T'Challa at first, but he was a quick sell because he was the only black one in there.
Yeah.
And then Baby Rocky. Baby Rocky's still a fire ass dog.
Baby Rocky is a beautiful dog. He's all gray. His eyes are blue and gray. Like they're so beautiful.
He's like 37 pounds already.
He's beautiful, but we already got a great dog. Rocky is our great dog. So
yeah, we can't be having another great dog, but we ain't got no chocolate milk.
No, we don't have a brown and white cow. I like him. He's so beautiful.
Yeah, we got a regular cow. Regular cow here,
black
boy.
And white,
around. Yeah. So yeah, 6 puppies, man.
Good for the holidays. Art, you got a boy. Mm-hmm. Boys need puppies. What's up?
Boys need puppies to grow up with.
Yes, to roughhouse and play around, and
you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, you need to think about that. Grow up with his puppy.
We'll give you a homie discount.
Right.
Homie discount.
All right, y'all. We out of here. We'll see you guys.
We'll give you Black Friday deal, 20% off. That's
20% off.
That's all you get. 20% off. That's Black Friday sale.
20%.
20%. That's all we got.
Yeah. Y'all popping in. The show's over. We're just sitting there for a minute talking about the puppies. If y'all want a puppy, I'll post some more pictures of the ones we have left. And
is your page open?
What do you mean open? Yeah, anybody can go on my page. Yeah, I used to block it, but now I'm like, I don't care. If I don't like it, I'm gonna block it. So it's good.
Block your ass, throw you out there in the sky.
It's good. People be creeping on there, and peeping on my pictures and seeing what I'm doing. Nothing. I ain't doing nothing.
It's me. I be creeping on your
business.
Even though you bitching, I see you every night. All right, well, I guess we done here. Y'all
right,
done
y'all.
here? All right, y'all just sneak
See you
this in.
later.
Peace. Leave the studio. Oh shit, no. In the broadcast.
Oh, happy birthday to my Uncle Larry. Happy birthday, Uncle Larry. Love you.